Okay, I'm like trying to get my glasses together because my eyesight, Rob, has gotten about 1,000 times worse in like the last couple months. I can't see any words on the side without them now. So
Oh,
you're just gonna have to deal. It is midday, it is midweek, and that means you're right here with Get Haunted Live with your two favorite paranormal besties, Sarah and Rob. Hi, Rob.
hi,
Yeah, you're
Sarah.
supposed to be taking some time off, but here you are on a live with me.
It's therapy in
Yeah.
certain ways. Yes. Being able to talk and see my bestie and step away from the grind of being off, which hasn't really escaped me, but I've kind of
Yeah.
isolated myself from the rest of the world
Yeah.
for at least, well, probably just through today.
Yeah. Well, you're not following doctor's orders, but that's okay. We're gonna
No,
let that go.
I'm not.
Before we get started here, sorry, let me fix my hat because see the glasses that just f's me all up. Let's say our hellos because we've got our friends on the side. We've got Stacy. Hey, Stacy, how are
Hey,
you? Hey, don't worry, Stacy. I'm getting my hair touched up on Friday.
yeah,
Thank
way to
you
go,
for
Stacy.
noticing.
You forced a hair touch up.
So thank you for that. I want to look perfect for girls versus boys. There is Sandra. How are you? Look at her. Good afternoon, loves. We are all great. There is Brittany. Just giving them a shout out, not just them, but just so you guys know, they are part of my Get Haunted social media team, and they are so badass. Sandra, Brittany, Kara, Marianne, Faye, Nick, let's see who else is in there. I know I'm probably Kyle's in there, Katie's in there. Who else is in there? They're doing such fantastic work at getting stuff out there, and
They
it's
are.
only going to get better. So keep y'all's eyes open for there. There's my other bestie, Miss Tammy
Wow.
Marie.
I
How you
just got
doing?
promoted
You
live.
did it.
Y'all
You did
see
it.
it. Y'all saw
There's
it. Wow.
it. Listen, it's the trio. It's the trio, right?
Okay.
Hey, there's Chris. This
Hey,
is one of the masterminds behind Girls versus Boys. Great creativity. And you probably saw him last week with us. He's so much fun. He's so much fun. And I had so much fun investigating with him. I can't wait to get out there and do more with him. And we'll add him to the best friend list too.
I'm good. A little more
So that's
special every minute. Why don't you just add like three more?
no, there's
No, it's
always like,
okay.
there's like the bestie, right?
Just
Uh-huh.
keep going. You're
No,
making it worse.
there's Rachel. There is one of the girls for the Girls versus Boys. We can't wait to get in with her. She is with RTL and Flamery events. Two awesome things with Mr. Ray Savino. So we can't wait to investigate with her. She comes highly recommended, by the way. Like everybody out there speaks about her amazing investigation skills. So you're gonna have,
Yeah, I know. It's all right. We're
yeah.
gonna have to create handicaps for the girls team, I think. Okay.
There is Mr. Dale Quigley. He is with
Hey, Dale.
Windsor, Ontario, the paranormal voice with Michael John. How are you, Dale? There is the beautiful Tammy. She is with API. She does awesome work. She's got a lot of cool things up. There's Mr. Mike Cronin, Two Brothers Extreme. Did you guys see? I put a post out there. First thing that caught my attention. He's selling merch. He's like merch and stickers and all kinds of stuff. So I believe that it's the Crow. Oh my God, I'm not going to remember this correctly. Help me out, Mike. It's like the Crow something that they're going to. And they're going to be selling their merchandise. And I'm a merch whore. I love that stuff. I highly think everybody should have merch. Everyone. I don't care who you are. Get merch. Let's see. Yeah, all right, it's Chris. So there's a few of our little friends out there supporting Get Haunted, and we have been, even though you're supposed to be taken off, we have been working rather hard here.
Yeah.
Yeah, you really have. It's kind of frustrating, but you can't force. And as long as you take your breaks in between, we're good. But we have some things we want to discuss. And you know what we didn't make a slide for? The
No.
one thing we discussed that we wanted to talk about a
What?
new partnership. One of our new
Oh,
partnerships.
yeah. Good job.
Yeah.
Good
Well,
job.
how about I busy myself real quick? I mean, or can I don't know how to pull it up. How can I pull this up?
So just so everybody knows, right? This is why I don't get to take a few days off because
Oh,
there it is.
Oh,
I'm just saying.
are you serious right now?
No.
Okay, I'm hoping not, because you're the one that was throwing me the graphics for this, right?
Who is that?
Be
Who
nice,
just said
Robert.
Robert? Who said that?
Be nice, Robert. This is true. This is
Who
true.
is it?
I'm sorry. I'm trying to. Hey, Cindy,
Hey, Cindy.
another one on the social media team. Just trying so hard to balance things and force him to take some time off. It's a lot of work. It's a lot of work. Yeah. Happy Wednesday to you. So here, you chat. Why don't you chat with our friends for just a moment?
No, where are you going?
And I'm gonna pull up their website so we can at least show the website because it's so amazing. Yeah.
Okay.
Is that good?
No,
Is
I
that
don't like
good?
doing this alone, but go ahead. That's all right. It's
You're
all
not
right.
alone. You're not alone. Alone.
Kind of feel like I am. So, yeah. So, hello, everybody. I want to know who said "Be nice, Robert," because that part that's important to me.
Is it that because they called you Robert?
Yes, because they called me Robert, and I also want to know who said "Happy Wednesday" and "Happy Wednesday" to you as well. Thank you, Dale. Yes, I've got this. Wait, are you finished already?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That was easy.
I am.
That's probably Jay, now that I know. Yep, it's Jay.
See?
Jay Disney, happy birthday.
Jay, yes, happy belated birthday. Everybody, please wish Mr. Jay Disney, the t-shirt designed by you, our first winner. Please wish him a happy belated birthday.
Yes.
Right, I know. You can always tell a joke, Rob. You do on the side. Yeah. There's D Hoot.
I was telling jokes last weekend at the Cashtown Inn event that probably would not go over well here, but I was telling jokes. I had people laughing at 3 a.m. Just
I love that. Can I just say,
Jay, I am being nice. Jay's a good dude.
He's such a sweetheart. Can I just say that I love that D Hoot. We have her during the day now too. We have her every Monday night right there with with Paranormally Blonde, and now we have her right here with us during midweek. So I love that.
We're converting her. We're converting D Hoot.
Slowly sinking our little fangs into her. Rob, you're not that generic friend. You're not a generic friend.
Oh, I don't know what Sandy's talking about. So okay.
Yeah. You really had your top. Yeah, see, there you go, Brittany.
So Brittany, I don't know. Brittany was first of all, Cashtown Inn was pretty cool despite the crazy weather that we were having. Brittany, if you heard my jokes, that's a problem because the rest of the house probably should not have. And you were not in the same room, so it's got me a little bit nervous.
Uh-oh.
A little bit nervous. My jokes may have been mildly offensive to other people that night. They're not like, no, that sounds bad too. That sounds bad.
But you know what? Everything's mildly offensive to everyone today. So just be rest assured, you probably offended somebody mildly somewhere. And you know what? I think this is where everybody just needs to stop because life just isn't that serious and it shouldn't be. Got to have some fun once in a while, right? Okay, listen, since you brought up your joke telling skills as of last Saturday or Sunday morning, technically, let's talk about Cashtown. That is where Get Haunted set up shop and did an amazing event right there April 1st at Cashtown Inn, right there in Cashtown, Pennsylvania, right? Isn't it called Cashtown?
It is, but it's also like Orville or Oraton. I don't know what it is, but
something like that, right outside of
Gettysburg. Yeah. It depends if you use Waze or if you use Google.
Yeah. So it's right outside of Gettysburg, and it's an amazing location. And we love Jeremy and Danielle, some of the most gracious hosts and amazing location owners out there. Right, just there you go, Sydney. Just make sure you offend everyone equally. And
I am an equal opportunity offender. Trust me. All of my jokes are for everybody, or not.
That's right. Anybody. That's right.
Cashtown was really good. It started out with our little journey. We did a live. One point, Stacy checked in to describe a specific room at Cashtown, which he did. There was one specific object that he had in a dream come to him or a vision. I don't know if it was a dream or a vision, but basically he was pretty spot on with that. some interesting chat on the way down between the live and getting there. Got there, everybody was there by about 3:30. We had people come up from Kentucky, we had people from North Carolina, we had a lovely couple that came down from my hometown in Jersey, which was a fun little surprise because we just got to kind of talk about where I'm from. Another couple from York, PA, really, really cool people. So we had and then we had paranormal police, we had Mind's Eye Mobile Mediums pop in for the first half of the night. Just a really good group of people. And about half, or a little less than half, were newish to the paranormal.
Yeah.
And we were, at least for one of them, the first event company that they had been out with on an investigation, and they just loved it. At least that's the emails, the way that they're forces. So met some really, really cool people. Shirley Patrick, we had Rich and Heidi. It was just really, really cool to see these people come in and give it a go.
I have a question.
Uh-oh.
These people that are from your hometown, and who are they?
Rich and Heidi.
Yeah. Are they just regular people with a curiosity of paranormal, or?
So, I mean, you're leading me down some kind of path here that I'm not quite sure about. It's the fairly usual scenario, right? She's really into it, and the husband, he's into it, but still, this typical skeptical husband. Same with Patrick and God, I just said her name. Why can't I remember? Shirley. But there were points throughout.
Brittany, thank you. Brittany's getting it. Brittany, did you meet?
Oh,
did
shit.
You meet these amazing people, Brittany?
Hey,
Brittany. I think, Brittany, as Get Haunted crew, you might want to just make sure they had a lovely time that night and see if there is anything you can dig into.
Brittany. No, in fact, while we were talking, they did divulge that they hate music. Hate it.
Oh, did that come up in a
paranormal
event? It did. Yeah. Honestly, Brittany is just probably one of, you just once in a while you meet one of those people, and it's her whole being is just, she's hysterical, and I love that she's right there. She gets me. Brittany, you get me. I love it. She was right there. Okay.
All right. So whatever, to the two of you, whatever. Right. So yeah. So it was a really good night. We kind of broke it into two teams based on experience levels, right? So we kept the newish people together so that we could take them a little bit more through the equipment and spend a little more focus there. At least I did. I didn't watch the other rotation, and we cut them loose. And one of them had a wicked experience that night in room 7. I can't even remember the actual name, but room 7, where I believe you had your Estes method, like kind of weird thing. But she was, and I'd love to get her on a show here, because the way she tells the story is pretty chilling. But yeah, she had a visitor in the middle of the night, and they came out for breakfast that morning, and I'm like, so anything happened? She's like, oh God. She told the whole story. Everybody was saying, wow. Yeah, so we had, that piece of it. Jeremy and Danielle did a really, really beautiful thing, and we put everybody's name in a hat. And Brittany, because she was a paying guest, was eligible to win, and she won a free night stay.
She won. Congratulations, Brittany. Oh my God. And Cashtown, and that was really beyond a generous giveaway by Danielle and Jeremy. Like, what a lovely little gift to give to Get Haunted, and to give back to the Get Haunted family and crew. And I love that.
Yeah. So they won. And then the weather was being obnoxious. But I had probably about 10:30 or so, maybe 11. the whole special trip up the hill.
Mm-hmm.
I think Jeremy was more excited to do it than anybody, right? He's like, we're just doing it. And I'm like, okay, here we
Oh,
go. So he did. We shuttled people up to this point on the hill where you can overlook Gettysburg. It's the site of an Indian massacre or a battle. It's where Lee kind of surveyed Gettysburg, and so it was a pretty special spot that nobody's really been able to go to. So we're gonna shoot for it again, where we can actually the wind
yeah,
and all of the weather was making it hard to do anything AVP
yeah,
sessions or anything. So most of the people went up and got to check it out for about a half hour piece, and then they came back down the hill, and that was that. And we kind of the best part of the night, right? Jeremy is like me, except he doesn't wear hearing aids, so he can't hear for shit. Hey, Steven, how are you? Yeah,
oh,
Jeremy can't hear anything, right? So when we talk, it's hilarious because it's two deaf guys.
oh my God.
He talks really, really low, and he's very Montana. So he's like, I was like, Jeremy, what time are you locking up the basement? And he's like, no, he's like, see if anybody else wants to go down there. And I'm like, okay. So I went around. Nobody else wanted to go down. I did not go down and check the basement. So I went down, I went over and, and I was like, hey, nobody else is looking to go in the basement. He's like, all right. What he heard was there's nobody in the basement. You can lock it. So he locks up the basement, lights are out, everything. And I was talking to Jeremy in the kitchen. We're just chatting, and Danielle, and I come out of the kitchen, and the basement door is right there, and there's a light over it, and I'm just watching the light turn on and off, like pretty like an SOS.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I'm like, why is the light doing that? And then I hear from behind the door, John go, because we're locked in the basement. And so we had locked Brittany and John in the basement inadvertently.
Oh,
It was
oh,
hilarious. Yeah. So and thank you, Steve. And it was great meeting you guys too. I was going to come back to that. Yes, that was a good night. So it was a
well,
pleasure.
look at that. Stephen and Jessica, they're going to come back on another adventure with Get Haunted. So welcome to the family. We are always so excited when that little connection is made and people get it. They just get it. They get what we're doing, and they feel good and confident to come back and build their passion of paranormal. So
Yeah,
welcome to the family, Stephen
yeah, it
and
was a
Jessica.
super cool night. Like you guys, like all of our nights are fun and good. That was a really good night. So yeah.
Poor Brittany, if she was, yeah, like, could you imagine if you're just down there by yourself and you're like, what the hell? It's a basement of an old place, and then there's this like a stream or something, this stream that's in the middle of the basement that you have to walk on a plank to cross, and it's
A
like,
bridge. It's not a plank. Let's not make
well,
it
it's
too
kind of a
dramatic. It's a
plank. It's kind
concrete
of plank.
bridge. It's not a
It
plank.
is.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay,
Um.
so it's a bridge
Yeah. So,
with no sides, so you could fall right in.
but the problem would have come in if Jeremy had left. They lock that. You can't get to that door once they leave. So, yeah, she would have. It would have been an interesting rescue
Yeah.
mission.
Yeah, at least they did have lights. No kidding. Like, can you even imagine? Like,
Yeah.
here you are in an old haunted inn and you're stuck in the basement. And if Jeremy would have gone home, it's like,
He would have come back, but this is exactly why we have waivers. Why we sign them.
so you get locked in there. That's nice.
So that's when the comedy started. But it was a really good night. The weather was not so nice. It made it harder, but we got some cool EVPs. We had some probable shadow play. We had people getting touched. A couple people got touched, and then what Shirley experienced in room 7 was probably top notch. And then I know the guys from Paranormal Police are going through all their evidence now, so it was a good time. It was just a great night, and Cash Town's always good.
Yeah. You know, I'm so excited. We have such an amazing start to 2023 with Get Haunted and the events, and each one brings something different, you know, and
Yep.
different vibes and all these new souls that we're meeting. So what an exciting time for paranormal in general, for Get Haunted, most certainly. Um, we do. We've got some really cool things
We
coming
do.
up, and they
We
just keep getting better and better. So okay, so I have this now up. Let's talk about this for a minute, because this was a little bit of a shocker, I think, for both Rob and I. Because it I think sometimes we get so focused, you know, everybody's working so hard, all the crew is working so hard with Get Haunted, and Rob and I get so focused on what it is we're working on and what we're doing and what we're trying to create here with everybody, that sometimes it's hard to maybe realize just who all is getting it, right, on the outside. We don't know. Sometimes, unfortunately, the negative seeps in, and that feels a little bit bigger than the positive, but I can promise you the positive is so much bigger than the negative. So when this sort of popped up, it was maybe a little bit like, wait, what? Like, it was kind of a cool call and
oh,
meeting.
yeah, I wasn't sure what we were talking about. Now I know.
Yeah, now you know.
Now I know.
Okay, hold on then. I'm gonna share this.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Okay, let's do this. I'm gonna
Okay,
share this.
everybody
So here
stand
we
by.
go. Can you see it?
I can.
Okay, there we go. There we go. So this is a new fun thing. And Rob, you're gonna really describe this, but this right here is such an amazing collaboration, partnership, co-creating, cross promoting, amazing opportunity for everybody involved.
Absolutely. So, yeah, so this all went down. Now, for what was it, last week, right?
Mhm.
4 months, Kelly from the Shanley is like, you got to get in touch with Lance. They want to talk to you guys. And um, like, he's in the same boat we are, right? He's trying to run this museum and all these things. So, life has just always kind of got in the way. So, um, so I got a call. So I got a message actually from Kelly was supposed to give Lance my number. And then Stephanie reached out because she works there as well. And she was like, hey, can you call Lance? So I did. Um, and yeah, so we finally have linked up, and it's the Pine Bush UFO and Paranormal Museum in Pine Bush, New York, not super far from the Shanley, probably about 20 minutes. And he's like, hey, I'm paraphrasing here, but he's like, hey, like, let's work together, let's do some things together, let's form a partnership of sorts. And he's a really, really, really cool guy. He just does. He has got an awesome voice. I would use him for voiceovers any day of the week. But he's just got a cool way about him. So yeah, so this we started chatting and we started talking about ways that we can cross promote. We can help each other. Maybe do some lectures there. Maybe do some. If we can finagle some ways to get. We're going to make this part of um, the offering for our Shanley Hotel events at some point.
Mhm.
So we're working on a lot of things, but right now we're in the honeymoon phase, and we are cross promoting and working together and sharing ideas on how to make this even bigger than it is. So there's some really cool things that we have lined up. Some that it's probably too early to talk about, but yeah, we're going to be pushing these guys. They're super cool. What they're doing is awesome. I know of. It's not just UFOs. I mean, it is also UFO is a
Mhm.
big part of this, and the Hudson Valley is big with the UFO community. By the way, there's all kinds of sightings, but there's a paranormal part of this. So you saw
Yep.
it. I think they have Hans Holzer's daughter coming in and do a
Yep.
lecture series.
Yep.
There's all kinds of cool things that they do. So you're going to see a lot more coming from us and from the UFO and Paranormal Museum in Pine Bush, New York, which is Orange County. So, yep, it's going to be interesting. I can't wait to see what comes from all of this. So, get ready because you're going to see some cool things here in the near future. I'll probably be heading up there in the next week or so, but it's going to be hard with girls versus boys coming up, but we're going to try to get up there.
Yeah, and I love this because, you know, it's not like we talk about this all the time. It's not just these locations that we go to. Surrounding these locations are other amazing locations and things to do and explore. And this is such a great opportunity to show that right there. These are places sometimes that get a little forgotten. They get a little bit, right? We don't talk about them as much. And this for sure deserves so much love and attention, and they're doing really amazing things over there. And so why not? If you're going to be at the Shanley, why wouldn't you also add this to your day, you know, especially if you're doing some traveling and you want to you know, fill up, you know, you don't want to get there just in time for your investigation, but you want to have some time at this museum. It's a great website. Check it out. You're going to start seeing some cross promotion right there on all the Get Haunted social media platforms. So stay tuned for all that. Yeah. But we wanted to make sure we touched on that.
Yeah, and if you're watching, go give them a like and a follow on Facebook. You know, definitely we want to help boost their popularity as much as they want to help ours. So get on it, make it happen, show them the Get Haunted love. Jay, if that's you, yeah, okay, that's a good way for us to finally get lunch together. It's been too long, my friend.
Yeah, I remember you're going to be taking some of my social media team.
Yes, I know, but you can meet them. It's okay.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, Shanley, man, like it's a good one. I'm telling you, like last Shanley, 2 weeks ago, I guess it was off the hook. It was so good. Oh my God. So,
oh my God. So good. So yeah, we wanted to be sure we gave Pine Bush Museum some love. So please go to their website. That one, let me just double check here. So it is simply pinebushmuseum.com, and you will be able to see that on our social media pages as well. But if you're interested to take a peek right now, so easy, pinebushmuseum.com. All right, so that's that. We're so excited to work with Lance on that. We have a few things here.
We do.
Pre-announcements. Here's another little pre-announcement. We might as well add this to the stream. I'm so excited about this because this is one thing. You know, when I started working with Get Haunted in the beginning, and I was always, I had asked specifically, like, don't make it public. Like, I'm going to be in the background right now. But t-shirts were always something Rob and I were constantly, that's a shirt. Like, that was almost a daily thing. That's a shirt.
Sure.
Yeah, so this is like something we totally are so in love with doing, and being creative is something that both Rob and I love to be. So this is an amazing opportunity for you guys to join in on that creativity. And this is called the Black Tea Society. This is special to Get Haunted, and this is a monthly subscription.
Yeah, it's gonna be, and it's more than tea. Yeah. It's more than tea. I know. Why don't you just throw me right off? Why don't you continue? Yeah, it's more than teas, right? But the tea is the big draw here, and it's going to be all sorts of paranormal, right? You're used to, and they're not only black teas. I just think it's a cool name. But yeah, think paranormal, think metaphysical, think. I don't want to give away.
Just think.
Think.
Listen, these t-shirts, in my opinion, what I see, right? Many of us love to collect t-shirts, whether we wear them. I tend not to, but I do have them in t-shirt frames. I love to collect them. And so, you know, this is like an opportunity to build out that paranormal wardrobe in a way that I love the team shirts. I do, absolutely, hands down. Everybody deserves merch, but sometimes you just want to wear something a little different. You still want to feel sort of badass and spooky or paranormally or whatever. You're showing your love for the community in itself. And so this is, you know, it's kind of that rocker sort of vintagey vibe feel, I feel like, right? We're just putting a nice, cool spin. We feel that we need to step outside of that really clean logo and really give you guys something to add to your wardrobe that's cool. And you can wear this with anything.
Yeah. And and you'll see there, it's not your typical tea club, right? There's going to be some really cool twists and turns to it, some cool add-ons, things like that. So, and it's not going to be an insane price tag, and it'll keep us creative, it'll keep you creative. There's all kinds of options. We're working out all the details now, but we have probably 3 or 4 already designed and done and ready to get on once we launch this thing. It's cool, and it's a cool way to stay in touch with Get Haunted, and a cool way to build your, like Sarah said, your fun wardrobe. Yeah, Dehu. There's a lot of fun different options that we're gonna have for this. So yes, absolutely.
Yeah. And the other thing is, I'm just going to point out some of these t-shirts, I tend to wear them. I've never been that person. I do wear t-shirts, but I never wear t-shirts alone. I've just never been that girl. I've been a blazer girl since probably the 80s. So, I love to put on a kind of a badass t-shirt, graphic tee, and then I'll throw a blazer on and wear high heels, or I like to wear them with skirts and, throw on a leather jacket. These t-shirts I promise you, these designs they will go great with absolutely everything. You can dress them up, you can dress them down, but they're also just something fun to add to your wardrobe, that just something different, just kind of add some spice, right?
Yeah. And they're not ridiculous. They're subtle, but people get the message. You'll see.
Yeah. You'll see. You'll have to join this amazing subscription. Yes. And there are other little goodies and things that we want to provide with this monthly subscription, but it's just fun. And really, I mean, that was one of my very funnest things ever. I love monthly subscriptions. I love not knowing what I'm getting, just to know that package is there.
Yeah,
and it's coming, and then you're like, oh, what's in it?
Yeah, and I'm like these guys. I'm part of that for me, and basically for me, right? What people may not understand. So doing these shirts, right? There's a lot of upfront that has to happen. So knowing people's sizes, we're guessing at some of the shirts while you see us put polls out. At least once we have this going, we know what sizes we need. We know what colors people like, and it's kind of going to be tailored to them. Susan, I'm thinking probably in the next 2 weeks, right? So we've got an awful lot on our plate right now, awful lot with Girls versus Boys coming up. So I'm trying. And
yeah, we're hoping May. We're hoping May. Yeah. We're gonna get things smoothed out. Once we get past Girls versus Boys, a lot of things are gonna just flow out. And Stacy, hell yes, I still have blazers with shoulder pads, and they come back. You never get rid of those staples because that shit comes back. So yes, I am an 80s girl. Yes, I'm a 90s girl. I will wear that stuff. I don't care. Nobody tells me what I can and cannot wear. It just doesn't happen like that. I love that. Rock on. Yeah, that's more just so we know. This is why we work so well as best friends. He's very Metallica, and I'm very Usher. Like, this is how this works. So we'll see. We'll see how this, we'll see how this works. Maybe I'll give a little hip hop feel. Maybe people would love a little hip hop feel or R&B feel with some of these t-shirts. We can add that flair. They don't all have to be metallic or AC/DC.
That's right. So just then the threads will bring all these things together under the Get Haunted brand. It's going to be pretty badass. So
wait, did I guess the right band for Rob? Wait, did she put that down? Did I miss something?
I didn't see it.
Oh no. Susan, re-say it. What's the right band?
Freaking me out.
Susan, did you find something out for us? Because if you did, I am so excited.
I'm scrolling back.
Slavin or Black Rose? Do either.
No.
I don't know, guys.
No, but
let's read his body language for a minute. So Slavin or Black Rose? Is he?
No.
Are we? I don't know, Susan. We could be really on. And yes, thank you, Cindy. There's my girl in hip hop and R&B. Thank God there's somebody else like me on the crew here. Slavin.
No, but that name brought me. She's getting there.
Totally Susan, you might be Brittany and I's hero right now. Keep working, girl. You are so close. You're so close. Slavin or Black? I hope it's not Black Rose. Like that would really disappoint me.
Oh, it's worse. It's worse. Trust me,
Susan. I can't.
There's a reason.
I love you.
There's a reason. No, Susan. No.
But Susan, that is not 3 hours of your life you can't get back because you are so close. You took him right there. He was nervous, so that was not a waste of 3 hours. I love you. This is amazing work, Susan. Keep at it, girl. You are so close. Remember, he's wearing 10 earrings and spandex.
Stop.
I can't stop. I can't. It's not happening. Okay, so this is the Black Tea Society. Keep your eyes peeled again on all the social media platforms. We'll put it out there for you guys all to sign up for this amazing monthly subscription for some cool, badass things to add to your paranormal wardrobe. What are you worried? Would you just look up like your stuff?
Don't worry about it.
Uh-oh. Hey, does Jay Zinni know any of this information?
Absolutely not.
I think he might, so we might have to have a little chatty chat with him.
Yeah, you do that, Jay.
He's nervous. You've made him nervous. He's either texting somebody or he is searching something to see if those names are somehow related to his band. So keep on those two names and keep digging. It's there. You're right there, Susan. You are right there.
And Jay, you're not.
Hey, Jay. You are right. Okay, I'll call you. Jay, I'll call you. I will. I'm going to call you later, Jay. We'll have a little.
This is how friendships end. Two of them.
This is amazing how friendships grow and become a bigger circle.
Yeah, whatever.
Mm-hmm. I love it. I know, so flustering, isn't it, Sandra? But we're so close. Okay, what's this? She also found Mean Streak and TT Quick.
No.
Jay, are we on to anything? Are we on to anything, Jay? Tell us if we are close. Please just say close. Can you just say warm? Cold or warm?
Susan's making me laugh because she's in the right area. Let's just put it.
I love it. Mean Streak. I love this. This is amazing. This is a gift, Susan. Do you know what a gift this is, Susan? Truly. No. Okay, so let's talk about masterpiece. I feel like it can't be that, right? That sounds too.
Yeah.
I don't know. Jay. Oh, really? Jay.
That's my man. I love him.
We'll see.
I'll twirl the hair. Don't. Jay. Is there an eject button? Can I boot somebody from this thing?
Yeah. Is it Skinny Puppy?
No, but wow. How do
Is that really a band?
How do people know this?
Is that really a band? Was that like in that area of Slavin and
it's
what are these names?
It is Skinny. So what? Let's put Brittany's comment up because I wasn't in an actual band. Brittany, is that what you're trying to say? What's Brittany saying here? Send her the link. Bring her ass up on this screen. I want to have it out with Brittany right now. And Jay, go.
No, I got to protect my girl. I'm going to protect my girl while Disney is protecting his bro. So no, I love that. Stacy, how did you get so close though? How did Stacy remote view this shit, my friend? Like, please Stacey, let us know, Stacy.
Stacy, I was wearing spandex. You may not want to remote view that.
With your pierced nipple.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. I love. Oh, God, Susan. Spiral Jetty.
No.
Mod Fun. JB.
No, it's none of those.
Frozen Concentrate.
I dig that though. I might start a band just to have it called that.
Oh, I just love. I mean, how do you guys just come up with these names? You're like, are you guys high when you're doing it?
I don't know. I joined the band before it already had a name when I came
It
on.
already had. Did you have to do like an audition?
Yeah. You don't just walk in and just start. I mean, I was pretty famous back then.
Were you?
I don't know, in my town.
They're like, oh, Rob Stackowitz.
Yeah.
I love that.
That was a thing.
Oh,
All right,
she's
let's
in the
move on.
basement. She's stuck in the basement. You got to let her up from the basement so she has service. So we're going to move on. Let's talk now about a pivot. We've done a pivot with one of our events that is coming up very quickly. That is April 29th. Oh, no. Well, first of all, the Christian rock band was Striper.
Yeah.
Not Stripe. It was Striper. And just so everybody, well, okay. So technically, I always say my first concert I ever went to was Jonas Brothers when I took my girls to a concert. But technically, my very first concert was a Striper concert at Six Flags over Texas. And I didn't know what I was getting into. I've never been into like heavy metal, anything. Doesn't matter if it's Christ related or not. I just wasn't. But these dudes really threw Bibles out at the audience, like little Bibles being whipped out at us. I just remember that being like, what the hell is going on? So I must have been between the ages of 14 and 15 at that concert at a Striper and yellow and black. I feel like they're right. That real like construction yellow and black was their like logo.
It was.
Oh my God. Okay, back to the pivot. So we are making a pivot for April 29th at the Hoover House. So let's talk a little bit about what we're changing up there, Rob.
Okay.
Do you want to start?
Oh, okay. Well, sure. So this will be kind of our second pivot, right? So, we had it set up as a, a typical regular.
Wait, is this Disney? So your first concert also was a Striper concert at Six Flags? Would they just do the tour of the Six Flags of the United States? And
for him, maybe I never went. So he's saying yes. So look at you two.
That. Look at us. We have something in common. Yes. I love that Striper.
That's good. I mean, I didn't know they were popular in the 60s, but so anyway.
Dude, you're older than me.
Oh, please.
Are you kidding me, Stacy? I'm kicking your ass the next time I see you. Are you kidding me right now? Amy Grant. That's who you think I would see is Amy Grant.
I don't know who that is. Stacy loves to throw zingers in.
Yeah, at me. What have I done to Stacy? No Amy Grant for me. Thank you, though. Okay, go ahead. So Hoover House.
All right. So we had switched it up to this experiment that nobody seems to be interested in. So I'm like, all right, that's not happening. But we started looking at it, right? And it's tough. What people may not see is that when we do hotel style events, it's hard. It's hard to make it to even get it to the point where we break even. And it's also, which makes it expensive, and I get it. The economy is kind of shit right now. So what we're doing with Hoover now is we're going to offer, we're going to put it back to the typical ghost hunt. The Hoover House is so damn special, right? Even going there for just to hang out for 2-3 hours is awesome. But we're going to offer the regular ghost hunt up until 3 a.m. at a really, really discounted price for up to, 12 people, right?
Yes.
For up to 12. And then if you want to stay the rest of the night, we're going to offer the rooms out at a super discounted rate. It's ridiculous. It is. So, basically we want to get people into the Hoover House so they can experience that place and enjoy it. And also give them the option to stay or not stay rather than kind of be forced into staying and spending money that they may not have right now. So we're kind of widening the scope of available tickets, but keeping the format pretty much the same. So that's what we are doing with.
But
But
what you forgot to add in, what you forgot. So it's basically you're going to be able to get your tickets, and then of course you're going to, when you buy your tickets so you'll buy your ticket, and then what you'll see is if you want to stay, that's where you'll add on to that package. So we're going to do not a typical, but the Get Haunted OG investigation. And you are correct. It is an amazing special place. And maybe we'll revisit methodology mayhem later in the year. But we do want to get everybody who wants to have an opportunity in the Hoover House in there. And Pam and Steve have so generously offered to add one of their amazing ghost walks that starts at the historic 1912 Hoover House. And that is hosted by, I believe it's the historic haunted Waynesboro. Wait, I always get this one wrong.
Yeah, you do.
No, yeah, I do. It's too there. You know what? It's a lot.
It's a lot
my
of words.
memory is not. It's a lot of words in my memory.
A lot of words.
Not so great. But the haunted historic Waynesboro walks or tours.
That sounds good. Historic haunts of Wayne. Yep, you got it. That's good. You'll see it.
No. I want to make sure. I know you talk. I'm going to make sure, because this makes me very sad. I want to make sure that what we are selling here, what we are doing here, I want to give them full cred, because it was so beyond kind of them to add this to our package, that we want to make sure that we give you. So it is the historic haunts of Waynesboro. The historic haunts of Waynesboro.
So, just said.
Okay, well, I didn't hear you, because thank you, Danny. Thank you, Danny. I appreciate them. We appreciate you. So hey there, hey Taryn, hey to you, girlfriend. So they're gonna do this walk, and it is so amazing to be able to add that. So not only are you gonna get an OG, Get Haunted investigation with some amazing crew members, you are also going to be able to do this amazing walk. So cannot even imagine who wouldn't want to do this. So if you've ever wanted to check out the Hoover House, and then again, if you want to spend the night, there are 6 rooms to choose from. And you can just, five, because the 6th room is Pam and Steve's. They're not giving their room away.
No.
So 5 rooms to choose from, a few suites and a couple regular rooms. And you can add that to your package. So
Jay,
yes,
Jay,
please do us a favor, please.
Yeah. Jay, come to the Hoover House. You can handle that. It's not. Jay's afraid.
Oh my gosh.
Jay's afraid to come on an investigation. So the Jay.
You'll have so much fun.
Yep.
Yeah, that's a perfect one. And guys, please go to Paranormal Brew and like and sub. And if you can, when you like and sub, do us a favor, share out the shows that you see Taryn Kerper posting for Paranormal Brew. She's been having a little bit of problems with being able to share some of that stuff out, because, sometimes there is bullshit that cannot be apparently avoided. But we can all help her out and be that amazing connection and para-unity we also hear so much about all the time, but we can actually be what we want to see, and we can help her by sharing her shows out so everybody can see who's coming up. She's got amazing guests.
She does.
That girl pulls some amazing guests. So yeah, yep. Jay, don't be a chicken. It's so much fun.
Yeah, he's afraid.
And the Hoover House would be the perfect. There's the spirits there are so kind. They truly are. They want to get to know you.
Especially when they whip you out of bed in the middle of the night and smother you with a pillow. It's my favorite part.
Yeah, that doesn't happen. That doesn't happen to you. You're welcome, Taryn. And I love you.
Yeah, I post, go like and sub. I get nothing. Zero from Kerper. You? She loves. See, I hope everybody's witnessing what's happening today.
But that's because I wanted everybody to share out her show. She's just thanking me. So yeah.
She doesn't acknowledge me.
Hey, Dizini, see, you're with Get Haunted, so you are safe. I promise you, we will never let anything happen to you. Just not going to happen on Get Haunted Watch. So that is our new pivot to Hoover House. So, and you know what? And April might be a little tough for some people. It is tax season, and people, feel a little bit of that. Ugh. And so we're hoping that when you go to our event page on gethaunted.com, you will see the new pricing, and you will. Oh my! I'm not going to put that up. that you will see the pricing and you will realize that it's doable. It is a very doable event. So come check it out. Plus come do that amazing ghost walk. I do want to do their ghost walk. It seems really cool. It's a nice little, it's not a short one either. Like like you get a really good walk out of that, and it starts right there at the Hoover House. So yeah, go check that out. That is for April 29th. So there is that. Yeah, she's got her evil laugh going. I love that.
Crazy.
And then, of course, you're going to be seeing us ramp up here. This is Girls versus Boys. And of course, last week we did have Mr. Chris Smith with us from Haunted Road Trip. And he is the mastermind and creativity, along with his partner, Boston, helping us build this little puppy out to be an amazing night, April 22nd. This will be aired live on Paranormally Blonde. So if you haven't, please go sub to Paranormally Blonde. I mean, I would appreciate if you sub to me, but you don't have to watch it. But I really would love if you did.
Do it. The more she gets subs, the less I get beat up. I need everybody on there subbing. If you notice in this photo, I made myself bigger than everybody else.
Did you?
Yeah.
You kind of did.
I did.
What's this in the corner? Is that Old Hospital? What is that in the corner?
What the hell are you talking about?
By Kyle and Bill.
He's leaning on a tombstone.
Oh, that's a tombstone.
Or it just could be some vertical piece of concrete. Since it's Bill, I'm gonna assume it's a tombstone.
Oh no, he was on a tombstone. That is correct. His picture was a tombstone. Yes, please, guys, everybody. And I did want to say that. Thank you, Taryn, for reminding me. Tonight she does have Brad Kling. Let me tell you something. He is from Ghost Lab. I love the Kling brothers from Texas. Those guys are awesome. So please go check the Paranormal Brew tonight. Is that 8:30 p.m. Eastern time, Taryn? Let me just make sure that we've got that time correct. 8:30 p.m. Eastern time tonight. Please go check out Paranormal Brew.
If it doesn't start at 8:30, Taryn's like sometimes she shows up like 5 minutes late.
She's a little late. That's okay. So Susan, if you go to YouTube and look up Paranormally Blonde, if you subscribe, you can also get notifs to know. But that is where this particular live, Girls versus Boys, that is done by Get Haunted Paranormally Blonde and hosted by Haunted Road Trip, and all the creative work done by Haunted Road Trip. So you could go sub and help me out. Give me numbers. I'm really trying to build up Paranormally Blonde, being the official podcast for Get Haunted, and working so closely and being a huge part of Get Haunted. You know, I want to make sure that our page and our YouTube is top notch. I love our show. Honestly, there are so many shows out there that do amazing things. We are just here to share every voice in paranormal on Paranormally Blonde, and to share your voices on the side. We've really been having fun with all our friends and families and viewers, and making sure they're a part of the show each and every time. So come join the fun. I think it's fun. And then plus Rob and the Get Haunted family do honestly a whole half an hour before our show gets started, there's a whole sideshow going on, jokes and conversations and dinner ideas. So there's something for everybody.
Yeah,
something for everybody.
Yeah, it's a menagerie.
Yeah, so this one is not going to be on Facebook, Susan. This one is YouTube only. Paranormally Blonde actually doesn't really do. Now we'll do these kind of lives, like you'll see Get Haunted live on Paranormally Blonde Facebook page. However, our YouTube shows are strictly YouTube shows. We do not also air on Facebook. So this particular night, we just had another meeting last night to go over all the little intricate details. And as investigators for this Paranormal Battle of the Sexes challenge, we don't get to know those details. We are going to be learning those challenges right alongside you, which is pretty cool. But let me tell you something. This thing has been so well thought out. Again, as we spoke about last week, the collaboration between Get Haunted, Paranormally Blonde, and Haunted Road Trip has been such a beautiful relationship. And we truly, as Danny stated, we have really been co-creating in paranormal here. And we're hoping that when people see, when three entities come together, you can do amazing things. And this is about everybody. This is not about just one. And then of course it bleeds out, and it's really for the community and the location itself. So yeah, we're super excited.
Yeah.
Thank you, Susan.
It's going to be tremendous. There is no way to describe
I
it.
love your show. I love your show, Taryn. I'm going to do a Taryn move. I love your
Okay.
show, Taryn.
I'm talking right now, my
Okay.
friend. Good God. Um, there's no way to describe what's about to happen here in just a couple of weeks. You
Mm-hmm.
just you just got to watch to get a even a hint of how
Yeah.
amazing it's going to be. It's going to be good. Um, yeah, and it is
Mm-hmm.
the only thing to watch that night. I am telling you, if there's something else on, trust me, turn it off. It's going to be stupid in comparison. This,
Let's not go there. Let's not
oh,
say it's going to be stupid.
I
There's
said it.
always something for everybody to
Oh
watch.
my
But
God.
what
See, I'm
I
getting in trouble. I'm getting in trouble.
you are you are a little bit.
I mean
Listen,
television. Okay, I'm done.
listen to me.
No, go ahead.
We
It's going to be stupid.
what we're offering you on April 22nd, and D-Hood, if you're still on, it is going to be between 7 and 8 p.m. Eastern time. There is going to be so many cool things leading up to this, but I'm just going to tell you, what you're going to witness here is not about one page. This is truly about community. It is about the paranormal community coming together and working together, and it is about the community that they are in. Are you writing what? Are you writing SOS notes there or something? What are
Nope.
you writing?
No, I wasn't. I was reading something.
Mm-hmm. So this is truly a night. This is going to run between 4.5 and 5 hours. This is an opportunity for you, the viewers, to be a part of this amazing, amazing collaboration. You will also have an opportunity to help scoring for the girls and the boys. You are not only going to get to know the investigators, you're not going to only get to know the location owners, you're going to get to know the town and the people that are in this town that make up this amazing, great community. We have the courtyard crew, we have interviews, we have so many amazing things. And then outside of that, other people in the paranormal community are coming together to also support, and we are there to support them as well. So this is truly to show you that everybody in the paranormal community that wants to share, you can share, and it can all be amazing. So April 22nd, just kind of keep a watch here. We're going to be putting out exactly the time frame, maybe 7:30. There's this amazing intro. There's so much cool stuff you guys are going to see. So April 22nd, Paranormally Blonde, set your notice so you do not miss this. You don't want to miss this. And you know what? You can always watch it on playback, but I kind of think you want to be there for live. You're going to really want to be there for a live.
Yeah, it's going to be interactive.
Yeah.
You get to control some aspects of this. So just trust us. Trust me.
Yeah, this is really truly a cool thing. And we're going to ask on the side, and I said this on Paranormally Blonde, I'm going to ask everybody on the side, and when we get closer where you can share the link out, we're going to ask that you guys help us share this amazing thing out to the community, because honestly, when you make waves, people don't like that, and they want to sort of get your shit shut down, or they want to make sure that they throw a wrench in there. All we're saying is we're just giving back to the community, and we're giving back to you, so you have something fun and interesting to be a part of right here on YouTube live with three amazing entities. Honestly, Get Haunted, truly the network it says, Paranormally Blind, right there with the same mission, giving a voice to everybody in paranormal, and Haunted Road Trip. Let me tell you something, this up and coming channel, you guys, please help support them as well. They are on YouTube. Please go check them out, subscribe to them, watch their shows. These are great people. So we love you guys. We want to give back to you guys. And this is one way to do it, really, is to put on this amazing, I don't even know, it's not even a show. I don't even know how to explain it. It is just a coming together, and to have you guys be a part of that, it's so much. Jason, thank you so much for
See you,
coming to
Jay.
the show. That is Quemby, Stacy. The long purple hair, that is Quemby. She is Get Haunted crew. That is Quemby. We are the Get Haunted Army Strong. Nobody stops the GH. Nobody can stop us. And, keep trying, but, no.
So Susan, yeah, email subscriptions. Oh, so you're saying like for live updates and whatnot? You know what? Go if you go to the website, you can. There's if you wait long enough, there's a little pop up of a death's head moth that will sign up. So you can sign up for MailChimp, and that's something maybe we can think about doing. We'll talk to Faye and see if we can get like a weekly reminder out for certain things. Why
Oh,
not?
I love that. That's a good idea because some
Yeah.
people do still use that stuff. I love that. So yeah, so put on your calendar April 22nd. That is a Saturday, and the Get Haunted Paranormally Blonde and Haunted Road Trip crew will be right there down in Williamston, West Virginia. Dee Dee will be heading us up right there in California, being an offsite host. But she's gonna make this awesome. And you know what? She's got some cool she's adding her Dee Dee flair. I love it. I'm so excited. Like this is what this night really truly is about. It's really lifting three entities up, each unique in their own way, each person unique in their own way, and being everybody gets to hear the stage. What's cooler than that, right?
Not much.
Not much. Not much. So that's so. Does anybody? Nobody has questions on the side. I always say, you know, if it will be and I love that Sandy's going to be there with us. I love that so much. I love that Sandra is going to be right there with us to celebrate the girls' win and to help keep everybody's spirit up. I love it. It's going to be amazing. But hey guys, you know, every Wednesday, midweek, midday, right here, 1 p.m. Eastern time, you can talk with Rob and myself for Get Haunted Live. We encourage your questions, your comments, your compliments, and even your constructive criticism. We want to hear it. We want to make Get Haunted one of the most pleasurable experiences that you can have out there. So please don't be shy. You can talk to us right here every Wednesday. We will respond the best that we can. So we're going to keep working hard. I'm going to try to force Rob to take a little more time off here before we get him working. Well, you never even took time off, but before we get him back to his regular grind. Hopefully he'll take at least a half a day to rest and recoup so we can get back to all the amazing things we have right here on our plate.
I'll do my best. My best.
So, Robert, anything you would like to leave our fine friends with?
No, just know that we love you guys. The support means so much. You know, this is stressful. You know, if you don't know, this is all I do. This is all I got right now. We're trying to make it work, and you know, without Sarah's help, we certainly got. I don't know where this would be, and then without the team, we certainly wouldn't be anywhere. But without all of you guys, like we'd just be, you know, floundering around. So it's hard. It's not an easy job, but we do it because we love what it brings to you guys and what you bring to us. So thanks to everybody that tunes in and watches us. It really, I don't know. It's just nice. It's nice. And we appreciate it.
Oh my God, so much so. And please, if you see the negative stuff out there, there's no reason to perpetuate it. Just let it end with you. And just keep sharing your lights, because that is what we see out there is all of your light. So keep being that light for everybody else that is searching for it. We know it's easy to get into the, you know, misery loves company, and we all have those days, but just keep those lights shining. And if you stay right here with us, we are going to make sure that your light is seen. I love that right there with her idea of the skull. So let us know. Love, Susan. So with that on the side, guess what? We see you, we appreciate you, and we certainly love you. And yes, thank you guys for all your support, because with all the punches that get thrown, we probably wouldn't be standing if we didn't have your support and love right there. But we do, and we do feel it, and we hope that you feel it right back. Tammy, love you too. Have a great day. And with that, I'm going to get to work, and we will be preparing for next Wednesday, because before you know it, it's going to be April 22nd. And we're going to be all getting ready to head on down to Williamston, West Virginia. So don't forget. Versus boys, Battle of the Sexes, Paranormal Challenge right there at Old Hospital on College Hill It's going to be so badass. You don't want to miss it. You just don't. All right, we're going to release Rob.
I got to go take someone to the
Robert.
airport. And if you're watching, I'll be there in like 20 minutes. I got to get your ass.
All right. He's on his way. All right, guys, thank you so much. And we will see you guys on the internet. Bye.